And you're going to bring millions of users into it because you want your businesses to succeed. Just that simple.
Cardano got into a massive deal that will get itself into the Chinese crypto market. Want to know more? Watch till the end to know it all. Hey guys, welcome back to Cardano Future. Before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure that the post notifications are turned on so that you never miss a video from us. Cardano is a cryptocurrency that uses an open-source proof-of-stake blockchain. The ADA currency is a native coin on the blockchain that trades under the ticker ADA. Cardano is a two-layered blockchain on which developers can build, similar to Ethereum, but with a few major differences, such as its multi-layer architecture. The maximum quantity of the Cardano ADA coin is 45 billion. Cardano was established in 2017 by IOHK, a blockchain research and development business. Cardano's founder, Charles Hoskinson, is also the CEO and co-founder of IOHK. The development of Cardano began in 2015, however the project was not launched until 2017. When it comes to the names of the project components, Cardano has a consistent theme. They're all taken from historical people's names. Girolamo Cardano, an Italian who lived in the 1500s and was adept in a variety of subjects, including mathematics, provided the inspiration for the blockchain. Ada Lovelace, an English mathematician from the 1800s, is the inspiration for ADA, the blockchain's native token. The titles of project developments have historical importance as well, such as Byron, which was named after Lord Byron, the poet who was Lovelace's father. The Cardano Foundation, a non-profit organization, keeps an eye on the project and works to promote its adoption and development. Cardano is a Haskell-based programming language. The Cardano computational layer and the Cardano settlement layer are the two layers that make up Cardano's blockchain. The CSL, which is simply a ledger of accounts on the blockchain, operates ADA, while the CCL handles building and smart contract activity. On the CCL, rules can also be built for smart contracts. The Cardano project follows a research-based methodology and prioritizes regulatory compliance. The Cardano blockchain employs an Ouroboros style of POS consensus process in order to consume less energy than its proof-of-work counterparts. The majority of Coinbase's corporate financial activities, like how we pay our vendors and staff, or how we invest corporate capital, are still heavily weighed in fiat currency. We're in a great position to set an example and double down on how we can facilitate crypto acceptance and utility, starting with how we run our company. To that end, we're announcing a shift in our investment strategy. We've pledged to put $500 million of our cash and cash equivalents into a wide portfolio of cryptocurrency assets. We'll continue to put 10% of quarterly net profits into this identical portfolio in the future. This implies that, in addition to Bitcoin, we will be the first publicly traded firm to have Ethereum, proof-of-stake assets, DeFi tokens, and a variety of other crypto assets supported for trading on our platform on our balance sheet. Our crypto asset investment allocation will be determined by our total custodial crypto holdings, implying that our investment strategy will be determined by our clients. A dollar cost averaging technique will be used to deploy our investments over a multi-year period. We are long-term investors who will only divest if certain conditions are met, such as an asset being removed from our platform. To eliminate any conflicts of interest with our customers, all trades will be conducted through our over-the-counter desk or away from our exchange. Cardano, according to some observers, is on the verge of a comeback. They may not be far off the mark, based on an 18% increase in the price this week. Cardano, the world's sixth largest cryptocurrency by market value, has experienced a dramatic drop in its fortunes since September, similar to several of the leading cryptos. The announcement that the largest exchange, eToro, was delisting the cryptocurrency in the United States before the end of the year only pushed the coin's price down. On the bright side, the ADA coin debuted in November on Bitstamp, a European cryptocurrency market. ADA has been decreasing from its peak, similar to Bitcoin, which has plummeted dramatically from its all-time highs. With this latest setback, the stock's price has plummeted even more, with the stock now trading at 45% below its all-time high set in September at the time of this video's production. Let's take a look at some of the project's most recent developments, as well as some of the most recent ADA projections. ADA, the Cardano blockchain's native cryptocurrency, hit an all-time high of $3.10 on September 2, up 26% from its previous all-time high of $2.46 on May 16 during the larger cryptocurrency rally. On September 1, developers' input-output stated that the Cardano testnet now allowed smart contracts, causing the price to rise. The Alonzo hard fork was implemented on the Live network on September 12th, and the launch on the Live network followed on September 12th. By allowing Plutus scripts to be written and executed on-chain, we'll have the backbone for a new decentralized application platform, enabling a wide range of DApp and decentralized finance use cases, from simple swap-type apps to decentralized exchanges and more complex computational programs, such as oracles and crypto-backed algorithmic stablecoins, IOHK said in a statement. According to data compiled by PoolTool, a total of $50.94 billion has been staked out of ADA's $70.88 billion market capitalization, accounting for 71.97% of the coin's total supply. Because only 28.03% of the supply has not been locked, this could help support the ADA price. During the Cardano summit in late September, IOHK issued many Cardano crypto news announcements. The COTI platform was revealed as the official issuer of JED, a new Cardano stablecoin, on September 26. JED runs by keeping a reserve of base coins while minting and burning a variety of other stable assets and reserve coins, according to IOHK. It's intended for usage in the Cardano network to pay transaction fees. One advantage is that transaction costs will be more predictable, avoiding unpredictable and expensive gas fees for customers. Cardano has also announced partnerships with Veritree, a land restoration and tree planting verification company, to secure its records on the Cardano blockchain. Rival, an esports and gaming platform to develop NFT marketplaces, and AidTech, a fintech venture fund to provide technical guidance for its identity-based finance, payments, and insurance products. On September 25, IOHK announced the launch of a new Cardano fund centered on Africa, with ambitions to invest $6 million in blockchain initiatives across the continent. On September 28, IOHK announced a strategic partnership with Dish Network, based in the United States, to investigate the use of the Cardano blockchain across the satellite TV and mobile phone networks. Bitstamp, a Luxembourg-based cryptocurrency exchange, said on November 18 that it would offer ADA and that trading would begin on November 24. The exchange eToro announced on November 23 that it was delisting both ADA and TRX in the United States, citing business-related factors in the developing legal climate as the reason. Traders can keep their coins or close their positions, but new traders will be unable to do so. Staking benefits will no longer be given to U.S. customers for both assets, the announcement continued, with the final reward distribution coming to users on January 15, 2022. This payment will be made in US dollars. It tweeted on November 26 that the Cardano blockchain now has 2 million native tokens and assets, up from 1 million in October. On December 1, a Cardano subreddit member named Jem Colley announced that the blockchain had reached the milestone of 20 million transactions without a single day of downtime in 1,522 days of existence. ADA's price increases were unable to be sustained as traders took profits, and the price plummeted below $2.50 on September 8. The price has been declining steadily, reaching a one-month low of $1.92 on September 21. While Bitcoin and Ethereum reached bottoms on that date and have since rallied significantly, the ADA price has remained under pressure. The coin has fallen behind BNB, a native asset of the Binance platform that was outlawed in the UK earlier this year, to become the third largest cryptocurrency. AMP, Avalanche, Luna, and SushiSwap, among other Bitcoin alternatives, have lost value in the last month as traders liquidated part of their positions to invest in the Bitcoin surge. On September 25, the coin rose to $2.46, but then fell to $2.02 on September 29. Even when Bitcoin and Ether hit their all-time highs of $64,000 and $4,000, it traded between $2.08 and $2.37 in October. The price had lowered to $1.99 by November 2nd. Price prediction was more optimistic than both Wallet Investor and Digital Coin, predicting that the token's price will average $7.82 in 2025, up from $2.57 in 2022, and reach $49.66 by 2030. It's vital to remember that cryptocurrency markets are still incredibly volatile, making it difficult to anticipate a coin's price in a matter of hours, and even more difficult to make long-term predictions. As a result, experts can and do make mistakes in their predictions. With that, we are at the end of the video. If you found it interesting, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting videos. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. See you again with another exciting video. Until then, bye!